So I believe we are live now, Sonali.
Yes, we
Hi,
are.
Sasikalji. This is Anand Singh. I'm joining you live on Brainest Facebook platform today. Greetings, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who is watching us live on our Facebook live session today. It gives me great pleasure to have renowned colleges and universities on a session to share their expertise and knowledge with us. And we all know in Punjab and even in India as well, Canada is one of the most preferred destinations for students study abroad. And in Canada, Quebec has been traditionally been one of the most preferred locations. So going forward in our Canada series today, we will be discussing about Trebas Institute, which is in Montreal. Trebas is one of the most renowned colleges in Montreal, and it has one of the very unique programs. I would say the summer program it has are only found in this college. It's one of the only one in Canada which has these programs. So to discuss this further, we have Ms. Sonali Singh today, who is the official representative of Trebas Institute. We welcome you, Sonali, on our Facebook Live session, and I really hope this session would be very useful for our students and parents who are keen to study in Montreal and in Canada.
I hope so too. Thank you so much, Anandjit ji. Hi everyone, this is me, Sonali Singh, the representative for Trebas here in India. We have some amazing programs into entertainment, business and technology. We are going to discuss further about it. I hope everybody is keeping safe, and we hope we get rid of this virus and we will meet you in person very soon.
Definitely. I think till the time things get normal, I think this is a workaround that we are following these days as well. And I really hope the sessions are useful to all the students and viewers who are watching us today.
That's the idea.
Definitely. Sonali, just to start, my suggestion is if you can give us a brief about what the college is all about, its history, the kind of program that it has, the USPs, so at least students can get to know more about Trebas as well. Because traditionally, people have not really heard about this institution and the kind of program that it has. It would be good to know about it directly from you.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Anandjit ji, for allowing us to educate your students more about our institution. Now, Trebas Institute was started and founded in 1979. It's been more than 40 years since we are in the industry. So it's not a new college. We are a very old college in Montreal, exactly located in downtown Montreal. That's an amazing location where you have access to a lot of accommodation services and a lot of places where you can opt for your part-time jobs and full-time jobs after completion of the program as well. The institution, the campus is easily accessible. There is literally a subway station right across the street, so it will be easier for students who are living a little further from downtown Montreal as well to commute to the campus every day or to go to their jobs after completion of the program. I'm sorry. Now we have programs into entertainment, business and technology, but there are two major programs that we have launched last year which have been very popular among the international student market, and not just among the students but also among the business professionals, the working professionals and the employers as well. And we are going to discuss that program, which is e-commerce and online business management and audio and video post-production. Now both of these programs are an AEC program. AEC or ACS, to put it into an easier term, this is more like a professional diploma program, a career oriented program which will make you industry ready immediately after completion of the program. So this is one program wherein after completion of the program you will not just have job opportunities, and you will not just have options to apply into a limited sector, but when we talk about the e-commerce and online business program, there are various fields you can apply into. So unfortunately and fortunately, after the pandemic, where the virtual world is on boom at the moment and every business to some extent they have moved online, so you have an opportunity to get into any industry, and that's a great thing after completion of the program. So you're not restricted to a particular industry. Now for the other program, audio and video post-production, we have an amazing alumni network, the kind of program that we offer to our students. This is one program for which we have an amazing alumni network that includes more than 10 Grammy and Oscar Award winners and nominees. examination, and that's an achievement we are very proud of. So apart from the programs, there are several other things that we at Trabas do to help our students. For example, we have a very efficient career service team on campus. So how we help our students, we make sure the moment the student enrolls on campus from the very first week onwards, we will start sending them vacancies in their relevant field of studies. So we do not just help them with the full-time jobs after completion of the program, but also with the part-time jobs in the relevant field of study, which I believe is a very unique thing to do for the students, and that eventually helps the student not just earn some extra money while you are staying in Canada as an international student, but also gain a lot of experience in your relevant field of study. And that eventually helps them when they apply for the job after completion of the program. So these are certain ways that we make sure that our student, they get placed immediately after completion of the program. We try to support them in each and every aspect, everything that a student needs. So again, we have a amazing student service team on campus. So everything a student requires in order to settle in the initial phase of them landing in Montreal can be taken cover by our student service team, whether it's looking for the accommodation, whether it's helping the student gets the local number, or helping them get their travel card mates. We have got you covered.
Right. Sonali, you talked about the two programs that you have. I think if you can share us about the program about e-commerce and business management. I think with the e-commerce booming across the world as well, with the opportunities that this program has are amazing. So what kind of students are you looking at for this program? Do you require +2 students or even graduate students eligible? You can briefly tell about this e-commerce and business management program. I think it would be really useful for all our viewers.
Now for the e-commerce program, so we have two options for every student. One is a 2-year AEC e-commerce program. The other one is a 1-year fast-track e-commerce program. The duration of the program would remain the same, both the programs, which is 1110 hours. Now with the 2-year of program, the student will be eligible for up to 3 years of postgraduate work permit, and with the 1 year of program, the student will be eligible for just 1 year of postgraduate work. That is the only difference between these two programs. Both the program comes with an internship of 135 hours, which we will definitely help our students get, which is approximately around 2 to 3 months duration. Now for both the programs, there is a scholarship of 4,000 Canadian dollars, which our students will be eligible to get. Now for the 2-year program, the scholarship has been divided into two halves, 2,000 each year. After that, the fee for 1 year for both the program becomes 12,000 Canadian dollars, which is highly affordable.
Right. You mentioned about scholarship. I think that's a very interesting topic for most students, and most students are looking forward to it. If you let us know what the kind of eligibility for the scholarships for these programs?
Sorry?
Can you elaborate about the eligibility? What do you require to get this $4,000 scholarship that we have?
Now this is a diversity grant that we are offering to our students. If you have applied to the institution, you have received an offer, the scholarship will be given to you. However, since we have limited seats available, we need to assign it to the student. So it is always encouraged that as soon as the student has the offer and they accept the offer, the scholarship will automatically be added to their tuition fee.
Okay. And after the scholarship, what's the kind of fees that that students are looking at for 1 year program?
As I mentioned, for the 1 year program, after the scholarship, the fee for that fast track e-commerce 1 year program would be 12,000 Canadian dollars. That comes with a $1,000 fast track program fee.
Okay.
At the moment, we are having an application fee waiver till July 31st. So if you are watching this video, here's an opportunity for you. If you're looking for your intake at September 2021 or January 2022, this is the time for you to apply so that you can avail this application fee waiver of 250 Canadian dollars as well. So
that means $250 will get off till 30. As I understand, $250 will get off till 31st of July.
Yes, that's correct.
That's a handsome amount that you're waving off.
I hope so. It'll help the students.
Definitely, definitely. So one very important question, especially in this context of Quebec. A lot of students and the parents have the doubts in their minds regarding the current visa situation for Quebec colleges. How do you think this impacts Trebas, and is it impacted, or what's the kind of visa rates for Trebas College?
Okay, the moment I hear this, the visas has been pending for the Quebec colleges. That is not entirely correct. For some other provinces, for some other institutions in other provinces as well, the visas were stuck. But now the government, as they said, that they will be moving ahead with all those pending applications and they will give a decision by August. So now everything is covered here. The students will receive a decision on their pending visa application. It is not just for Quebec. Yes, there has been some unfortunate situation where there were some things going around for other institutions in Montreal, which is also almost coming to an end now, and the government has taken care of all this. So now when we talk about Trebas, we have started last year in the international market, although we are a 40-year-old institution, and yet we have already had few intakes in India at the moment, and we have had a lot of visas for Trebas even in the month of January, February, March, April. So I don't think visa is one concern. This visa is something that the student should be concerned about when it comes to getting admission at Trebas.
Right. Yes, I think that really clears a lot of doubts that students would have in this, for these programs. Sonali, can you also brief us about the audio-video production program that you have? I think the cost of this program is very economical as compared to the programs across in other colleges.
That's correct. And Trebas is very popular for its entertainment program as well. Now, when we talk about this audio and video post-production program, this is a 2-year duration AEC program or ACS program, 1110 hours, which comes with a postgraduate eligibility for up to 3 years. Now, this particular program is very niche, and at the same time, after completion of the program, it is one of the highest paying fields where the students get into. The job probably starts from 55 to 60,000 Canadian dollars a year, even for the freshers. Now, moving ahead, when we talk about this particular program, although it is a niche program, but we do not require a portfolio for this. We always encourage students, if you are a student and you're interested into the creative programs, you're interested into the post-production work, then this is one program for you. You can definitely get into this program. This is basically an upgrade to the entertainment program. So if you'll go to our website, you'll come across a long list of programs even in the entertainment industry, and this program is an upgrade for all those programs. So this covers your cinematography, 2D, 3D animations, your Foley, your music design. Everything will be covered in this program. This is a very vast program, very much practical in nature, that requires the student to be available on campus. Along with apart from these things, we are offering all the softwares that used in audio and video post-production to our students. Every software is available on campus free of cost for every student to use. And if you will calculate the cost of these softwares, later it will come around 2 to 3 lakhs approximately per student. But it is available free of cost on campus. If you are a student of Trebas, you have enrolled into an audio and video post-production program, you're very much welcome to come and use the software on campus and during your classes.
That's really great too. Sonali, can you let us know about the co-op? You mentioned about the program as co-op opportunities. What kind of job opportunities are there? What kind of salaries people are getting? So that's a concern that students have in terms of the average salaries after completing the courses and the average stipend during the co-op. Can share a bit more on that part as well.
Okay. Now, when we talk about the internship option, that is only with the e-commerce and online business management program, fast track or 2-year duration. And when we talk about the job opportunities, one thing I've always already told every student present here is that we have when it comes to, I'm so sorry, when it comes to the job opportunities, I've already told you, you're not restricted to one limited industry, but you're open to every industry because they are running in some online form. Now when we talk about the e-commerce specifically, so there are two things amalgamated and that made this program, which is e-commerce and online business management. So if you get into e-commerce only, then there are various options like becoming a online store manager or an online store keeper, or probably an online you can be an accountant or a finance person in an online company. You can be a marketing manager, digital marketing manager, social media manager in an online company, because every company, they get into the social media and the marketing. Also, apart from this, when you talk about the online business management side and the business that has moved online, and if you're looking for the profiles there as well, if there is a student who has completed this program and probably do not want to start his online business, because the program will give you all the skills that is required in order to run a business online. So probably the student do not want to work for somebody, and at the same time the student do not want to start an online business. What option the student have? What do the student do? Now in that case, the student can be an e-commerce business consultant, wherein he can give consultancy services to other people who do not have all the skill which is required in order to run a business online. However, they are planning to start one, so they can provide consultancy service to these people as well, be their own bosses. You are on mute, I think.
Yeah, both the programs are very lucrative. Coming to the eligibility part, very important question: is September intake still open? Can students
September intake is very much open at the moment. So when we talk about the eligibility, as I mentioned, this is a professional diploma program, more career oriented program. Students applying after their high school needs to have a minimum of 55% in their previous qualification, and students applying after their bachelor's needs to have a minimum of 50% in their previous qualification. Now, apart from the academic qualification of the student, there are certain other requirements the student needs to meet in order to get an admission or an offer from Trabas, which would be their English language requirement also. So when it comes to English language requirement, we are accepting IELTS, TOEFL, PT and Duolingo. For IELTS, the overall score should be 6 overall. Even if there is one module 5.5, it will work for us. Now when it comes to TOEFL, we are not accepting anything less than 62. When it comes to PT, we are not accepting anything less than 52. And Duolingo, it is 110, but Duolingo is only acceptable for admission purposes, so I'm not sure how many students are keen on taking Duolingo at the moment, but yes, that's the requirement, and if you want to take Duolingo, you have this option.
For the business programs, do you have any requirement for maths in the +2 or in the graduation program or the online e-commerce program? Do they require maths?
No such specific requirement. We do not require maths exactly, and that is the beauty of the program that we offer at Trabas. Not just the e-commerce program, but also the other entertainment program. So as long as the student has interest, probably after, and this is very common in India, that the student completes the high school and they probably do not have a goal in mind. They have taken science or non-medical in their high school because their friends were taking it, and they are much more interested in the creative side of it. So if there is a student like this who has taken a non-medical, probably with the computers as well, but they have a niche for the creative program, the film and television, the audio and video post-production program, in that case, if the student has an interest, they must have created some portfolio, or they must have done some work that shows that the student is interested in it, or if the student can elaborate us why they want to switch from science to and go to this particular program, because it is perfectly fine. If the student is interested in the creative field and have done the science in their high school, they can also apply for the audio and video post-production program. Now, when we talk about the e-commerce program, we have seen students who have done their arts with economics as well, and then they have applied for the audio e-commerce and online business management program. So that is the beauty of the program that we offer, irrespective of your previous background. What we look here is the student should have an intent of studying and should have an intent of learning that skills that we offer at our institution.
Right. Anything about if students have done their 12th from open school or distance education, are those students also eligible, or any other constraints that the students have?
Now the system in Quebec is that they believe in education and they believe that education is everybody's right. So we do not really restrict students from getting enrolled as long as they are meeting the requirement irrespective of the board. However, it is unfortunate that we are from a country where we have to look at things from the visa's perspective as well. And before I say this, let me quote this, that I'm not an RCICI authorized member, so I will not comment more on the visas, but also to check if the student really have good scores. There could be scenarios where the student got into a situation and could not give the board exams, the state board exams, and then the only option they were left with is to do it through distance learning. And as long as the student can justify what was the reason behind it, and they have decent score and meeting the eligibility requirement, we do not see any issue accepting the student.
Okay. I think that's a big relief for a lot of students. In the current situation, because of COVID pandemic, a lot of visas are getting delayed, and if students are applying for September intake and it does not get the visa in time for the classes, so what's the policy that the college has in terms of you have to defer or can study online classes, and if the risk of visa refusal at the end?
And thank you so much that you have asked this question. This is one question that I feel is very important, and I wanted to speak to the student present here about this, that when we talk about getting enrolled at the institution, and we believe that every student, the only intent they have is to go and study there, and we always encourage students, in the meanwhile, if their visa decision is delayed, we offer 100% refund guarantee to the students. Every student who is enrolled online, irrespective of the semesters or the modules that they have studied. So God forbid if it happens, which we do not want to happen with any of our students. So if it happens, so for example, suppose if one student has enrolled into September intake, filed the visa, and have the intake is starting from 25th of September, and the student has not received the visa decision by then, the student always have the option to start their classes online. And at any given point of time, the student receives a visa refusal, we will refund 100% of the tuition fee to the student, which in case of the e-commerce program, the 2-year duration program, would be $12,000 a year after the scholarship, and for the fast track program it would be $13,000 after the scholarship. So the 100% of the tuition fee amount will be refunded to them in case of the visa refusal. Now for the audio and video post-production program, the program is already very practical in nature, that requires, as I told earlier, that requires the student to be available on campus. And the program cannot be run online because there are a lot of practical things the student have to go through. There are a lot of practical equipments, the softwares the student will have to use, and that is only possible on campus. That is the reason why if a student has applied for an audio and video post-production program and do not have a visa by the time the intake is starting, in that case we will have to defer the student to another available.
Right. So I guess let me just re-emphasize again. Students are watching this, Revaas Institute is offering a 100% refund if you are starting your online classes for September intake, and just in case, God forbid, your visa is refused. And so I think it's a very good opportunity to start their program in September intake and not really think for Jan. And September intake is still open with them. Apply as soon as possible.
And also for students, if you are a student who are yet to receive their high school mark sheet, the final scorecards, or you are yet to receive your English language proficiency test scorecard, you have not taken IELTS yet, even for those students, we are offering conditional offers to our students based on their pre-board mark scorecard, or based on their previous mark sheet for in case of bachelor student, or if a student has already applied for their IELTS, they have taken a date, we are issuing conditional LOAs to those students as well after accepting the offer.
Great, you answered my next question straight away on your own. And another common question that we brought up that is, what kind of gap is acceptable, and number of backlogs in the graduation degree, because I think that's a problem in many of the Indian institutions, students getting a lot of backlogs, and any gap issues that you have.
Yes, that's correct. And yes, it's very common in India to ask for the backlogs because we are familiar with our system, that is in our system. So when we talk about the gap years first, let's just take that first question. When we talk about the gap years, Quebec, as I told earlier, they believe education is a right to everybody, and at any age you will find people studying in the universities, colleges, getting one or the other degree. And that is the reason why the government is also supporting the matured applicants with some work experience as well. And at the same time, if there is an applicant who already have a young kid, until the time the child is 6 years of age, the education for that child in Quebec is completely free, which just happens in Quebec. So the government is very supportive as long as you have an intent of learning a new skill, learning a new program. There should not be a problem. Now when we talk about and then again comes the other factor, which is looking at it from the visa's perspective. Now when we talk about the gap year, we are accepting a gap of up to 10 years. Now in some cases there could be chances wherein a student have a lot of relevancy to the program. For example, there have been somebody who's working with a big e-commerce company, have been with the company for last 13, 14, 15 years, and probably working into digital marketing, social media management into an e-commerce company, and that makes a lot of relevancy to the program. So depending on case-to-case basis, if there is an applicant who have a lot of relevance to the program, we won't mind taking a little longer than 10 years of gap. But yes, usually it is 10 years of gap duration. Now when we talk about the backlogs, again, when we talk about backlogs, it is again 10 maximum. There should not be any year backs. If there is a year back, we need a justification on that as
well. Okay. And how long, once the student applies to your college, how long do you take to revert in terms of getting the offer letters in place? What the kind of timeline that a student has to look forward to?
And as I told you, we are very quick in our process. We have a very efficient team on campus, student service, career service, and the admissions team. So if you are a student and BrainEdge is our authorized partner, you have applied through BrainEdge, you will send in your application to Trapas. You will receive an offer within 24 hours. And that's how quick we are in our process. As soon as you have the offer, you have the time to accept your offer, send it back to us, and then we will issue the LOA within 3 hours.
Great. I think that's fantastic to have the offer letter within 24 hours, and that's what the students are looking at, especially from a September intake point of view.
So that's the maximum timeline. There have been scenarios where we have given the offer letter in 2 hours, 4 hours as well.
Good, fantastic to know that. One last question that Quebec essentially is a French place. So do students need to learn French before going there, or do they have any concerns while staying there? That's a concern, especially from a parent or for young students. How safe is that place, and how would you recommend it? What student preparation should you do before coming to your place?
Thank you so much for that question again, and that's an amazing question, and I wanted to address that. Now, this is one concern that I see a lot of students has. Earlier, there was some concern that Montreal used to be a very cold place and barely livable. It is because not a lot of people were going to Montreal. Everybody was restricted to Ontario and Toronto. and then people started going there. Then this myth was cleared somehow that yes, it is very much livable. There's just a 0.5 degree temperature difference or 5 degrees difference between Ontario and Montreal. Now coming down to the other myth that the province comes with, which is the language barrier the student may face, or in terms of communicating with the local people or finding the jobs, whether they will be able to do it without French or not. Now if you see, Canada has 3 official languages. French is one of them. Quebec is primarily a French dominant province. Yes, but this myth is not entirely correct. When we talk about Montreal, which is a bilingual city, an international student-centric city, which is just 5 hours drive away from Toronto, there everybody speaks English. So if you'll go into the interiors in Quebec, probably into Quebec City or probably into Laval, then you may come across this barrier of knowing the local language in order to communicate with the local people there. But if you talk about Montreal, there is no such issue at all. And then again, now coming down to the other side of the coin, which is learning a French language. There is no harm learning a new skill, a new language, because eventually the government said that with your French language you will have a preference not just in Montreal but also in other provinces to get your immigration later on. So there is no harm learning an additional language. The government in Quebec is supporting the students with some additional money, which never happens in any other province. So any student who is willing to learn the language and enrolls into a full-time French class will be given approximately up to 800 Canadian dollars a month by the government to learn the language. So it is completely up to the student if they want to learn the language. If they do not want to learn the language, yet there are a lot of options available. You will not have any issues at all.
Great. And I think it was really informative session that we have, and I believe all the queries that students have had regarding this college, this place, and even from the visa angle point of view, the myths that they had in terms of getting visas in Quebec, a lot of those queries would have been answered with this session.
I hope so. I hope that I've answered all the questions that the student. Thank you very much. You have addressed almost all the questions that I may think of and I may have experienced with the students. So thank you so much, Anandit ji, for that. So, any student who is looking for the intake, this is again a great opportunity for them to apply now, because there is an application fee waiver going on till 31st of July. I would highly encourage the students to avail this opportunity, avail this $250 application fee waiver and apply for the intake at Trabas. And if there is any concern the student has, if they want to have a one-on-one counseling session with me as well, you are feel free to get in touch with the team at BrainEdge, and they will help you out. Put in touch with me, and we will help you out with your dream in your dream city.
Definitely. Great, Sonali. Great to have this offer as well in terms of application fee waiver, the scholarships, and the wonderful program that you have. And it was really great to have you here, and thanks for all the time that you have given us. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Anandit, for having us, and thanks to all the students who were present here. Just stay safe, everybody, and we hope to see you at Trabas very soon.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.